Hey movie junkies, welcome back to Twin Flicks, where we're always celebrating the magic and art of cinema with you. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new release from MVD from the Rewind collection, and that is from 1990, Split Second. But before we dive into that, if you haven't yet already, consider being a subscriber, and you can do your part in helping this channel grow. It really means a lot to us. So how this video is going to work is I'm going to give you my thoughts on the movie itself. I just watched it before I recorded this video, and then we're going to go into a Blu-ray review and let you know if MVD actually put some effort into making a good quality Blu-ray.
Movie review.
So how many of you out there remember this one back in the day? This was all over HBO when I was a kid, and like maybe you, I too haven't seen it since then. It's been close to 30 years. It totally harks back to the 80s loner, down on his luck, alcoholic, not completely crazy, but just crazy enough to get the job done cop with all the glory of 80s dialogue and action.
The doctors say you have anxiety neurosis to the point of being paranoid.
Doctors don't know shit.
Run!
80s, they were the best. Those were the days of movies. Now, being older and seeing this through more adult eyeballs, I found his character to be actually more sympathetic, while the movie deals with his own inner demons, while he's hunting down and also being hunted down himself with his alien creature. I'm giving Split Second a 3.5 out of a 5. It's a good one that needs to be revisited. Now, Split Second also includes an extended Japanese cut that is offered under the extra features section and has, well, it has a lot of problems with it that I'll get into under my Blu-ray review.
Blu-ray review.
And here are the Blu-Ray specs. It comes with a new HD 1080p transfer with a 4K restoration from the original 35mm negative approved by the director, a new PCM 2.0 stereo audio mix, and the aspect ratio of 1:5:1. Now this is a new 4K restoration and it has completely cleaned up the video. However, I didn't notice much of a difference at the start of the movie. During the credit sequence, it had a lot of white specks and debris, but after the main credit sequence, I have never seen Split Second look so good. Granted, it's been about 30 years since I've seen it, but compared to seeing it on a 4:3 TV on HBO, it looks awesome. I did notice that it does have a noticeably darker and cooler look to it, and I also noticed during the presentation one of the biggest colors that stands out is the strong steel blue tones, along with some bright reds and yellows. Now the movie does have a very dark tone to it, and it was shot under dim lights and more so at night. So I was curious how well the grain field holds up, and it does. It holds up really good. There's times where you do see some grain, but it's natural, and other times where you barely noticed it. But you can clearly tell the 4K restoration has improved the video with upticks and fine details, especially with shadows, buildings, and various weapons. The only real issue I saw was, even with the restoration, there was some fairly regular signs of minor damage, including quite a few white flecks and specks, and even some minor scratches here and there. But overall, this is a great detailed looking restoration presentation that I was really satisfied with. So for the audio, Split Second, as I said, features a PCM stereo audio track, which is more than capable of supporting the film's dialogue cleanly, along with clear and bombastic effects and the film score. I mean, while you're watching the movie, it's obvious that there wasn't a huge budget for sound design, but there are some great sound effects in certain areas, especially during the underground scenes in particular. This stereo mix sounds really full-bodied and dynamic throughout the presentation. Now for the Japanese cut, which you can select, like I said, in the special features tab. The problem is, one, it has burnt in Japanese subtitles throughout with no option to turn them off. It's also in a 480p standard definition. It's not even in high definition. It looks like it was sourced from an old shoddy VHS, But one thing I did really enjoy with this release is the new extras. It includes an audio commentary by film historian Mike Leader. It also includes a new interview with the producer and the actor Alistair Duncan, a new interview with the creature effects, makeup, and designer Cliff Wallace. It also includes deleted scenes from the Japanese cut. So you don't have to watch the Japanese cut, you can just watch these deleted scenes, which I suggest. And as I said at the top of this video, it also comes with a double-sided poster with original and new artwork, a VHS retro slipcover. So my Blu-ray score is, for the video and audio, a 4 out of 5. With all the new features, a new 4K restoration, and some great sounding audio, this is definitely one to pick up. Before you click out of this video, do me a favor, drop down and let me know if you used to watch this when you were a kid on HBO. I believe it was on HBO, or if you rented it on video. Let me know down below, and if you plan on picking up this Blu-ray. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Are you ready to die?